Hey everyone, Dr. Matt Parker, physical therapist here at Parker Physio in San Diego, California. And today I want to talk about one of the fundamental movements, but although fundamental, very critical, is the push. So a push can be any exercise where you're doing exactly that, pushing. This could be bench press, this could be overhead press, this could be just your basic push-up. Anything along those lines are known as a push-related exercise. So when doing any sort of a push exercise, you want to factor in a couple of different things before doing that to make sure you're doing things safely and properly, okay? So before I start any push exercise, you always want to think about the shoulder blades, okay? So the shoulder blades are going to be the foundation for your house, okay? So if the foundation for your house is weak and shaky, the rest of the house comes crumbling down, okay? And a lot of times what I see is when this isn't working properly, you get a lot of rotator cuff tightness, tendinitis, those kinds of things that we want to avoid, okay? So when we're doing a push-up, which I'll demonstrate here in just a second, you want to make sure you're getting into a nice, good setup, all right? And again, the push-up setup doesn't differ very much from the bench press setup. You know, you want to make sure that you're in this nice, locked, shoulder blades are kind of down and back like so, all right? And then drive. So if you don't set up this shoulder blade, and again, it's important because a lot of people, we type all day, we're sitting here, we're texting on our phones, and our shoulders sit in this forward position like this. And then we want to do a lot of bench presses, we want to do a lot of push-ups, we want to do a lot of burpees, and we end up getting a lot of this anterior or front side shoulder pain, okay? So before doing all those burpees and push-ups or bench press, you want to make sure that we're engaging the shoulder blade and getting the shoulder centered back in its joint. All right, that's the purpose of that shoulder blade, is you want to get the shoulder nice and what we call centrated, all right, or centration. So we're getting the shoulder nice and locked back. Our humerus sits right here in the middle of our joint, and then we can start doing any sort of push exercise. All right, so to demonstrate the push-up, I'm going to kind of get down here like so. So a lot of times when I see people doing push-ups or the bench press, they want to flare out their arms and go in this super wide like this, and they drop down. All right, and when you do that, you're putting a lot of anterior shear and a lot of unnecessary pressure on the front side of these shoulders, okay? So I like the hands a little bit closer to the body, okay? Boom, boom, all right? They're right, kind of the nipple line. That's what I want you to think about, all right? Your hands should be somewhere near that nipple line, whether that's bench press, whether that's a push, or push-up, excuse me. You're gonna come just like so. All right, and then my shoulder blades are kind of locked down and back, right? I want to keep that shoulder in a nice centrated position, and then I'm going to drop down. Okay? So, and don't be ashamed if you have to start at the knees, all right? You want to make sure that you master this movement first. I'll come back here just a little bit. You want to make sure that you master this. My elbows don't flare out, all right? They kind of come back in this nice 45-degree angle, and then I press up. All right, pushing through the heels of those hands. And that principle is going to relay over again to the bench press, or if you're doing any kind of dumbbell press, you'll lay on your back. All right, hands are at the nipple line, shoulders are pinched back, and then I'm driving. Boom. Boom. Okay? Something you want to make sure you master so you can prevent having any shoulder issues going forward. All right, let me know how it goes. Thanks.